Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. On this episode, I'm taking you to Penang. It is known the food capital of Malaysia. So now I have about only 5 minutes in the lounge if I'm lucky and just have a coffee and champagne and I'm gonna be on my way to Penang. I cannot wait to show you guys. It's gonna be endless amount of food. So this, I have to say, probably will be a little bit of a food vlog. I will try to mix it up a little bit. You know how it is when you're seeing food left and right. This is definitely my favorite lounge in all of the world. The pier is definitely the top 3 business lounge that you can ask for in the world. I'm gonna get the siu mai. You must try the Sichuan pepper oil. It's my absolute favorite. I have like a bowl of it like every time. It is just that good because you guys know I like spicy food. And this Sichuan oil is like out of the world. Aside from Chinese, of course they have like the noodle station and the Western station where there are like eggs.
Make sure you go visit when you get a chance. And in just about 3.5 hours, I arrived in Penang.
Hey guys, so after a very long hour at the immigration, I finally exited the airport. In Southeast Asia, this is still one thing that they need to catch up on is at the immigration. Like same as like Bangkok, sometimes people wait like 3 hours. So that's why they sell this like fast pass. So if you do 5 listens, from what I know, the past few times that I went, there's a VIP lane. But over here in Penang, there is no lane for that, only for the diplomats. So I waited about an hour and 10 minutes on the line for the immigration. Actually landed at 11:55. Right now it's 1:27. So I highly suggest you to use Grab in Malaysia, Singapore, a lot of these Southeast Asian countries because the price is extremely reasonable, like really, really cheap, honestly. And with the weather like this, it is 32 degrees Celsius still. So it's hot and humid. So definitely use Grab if you can, because I don't think you're gonna save that much by a bus, or at least it's gonna be a lot more hassle for you. This time I'm staying in Georgetown. The UNESCO site is a very beautiful area. I had been here before, but it was quite a long time ago. So that's why I decided to come back and film this vlog for you guys.
Alright guys, so I just sat down in this food store. It's actually, everything is already closing. It is 3 p.m. already, but there are like a couple stores that are not closed. I really wanted Char Kway Teow, which is the most famous, especially in Penang. It is closed already, so I ordered something else that I always love. Trust me, I really don't want it to be a food vlog, but in Malaysia, you cannot help but to film all the food. I ordered an iced KPO, which is iced coffee with a little bit evaporated milk, because they usually use condensed milk for the iced coffee, and it costs $2.20. Okay, so it is only 50 cents, so it is very cheap, but I know it's already not like the cheapest here. So this is what a food stall would look like. So bak kut teh, as you guys know, is very famous in Malaysia and also Singapore. The differences is also because it is very herbal or very peppery, so that is the main difference. So I ordered a dry one today. Usually you would get the soup, but I'm a little bit too hot. So this Penang vlog is gonna be a little bit chill for me, which is very rare, as you guys know. In Malaysia, the vibe is a lot more slower. That's why people can retire here, and it's also one of the most suitable country to live, especially Penang, for retiring people. That's why a lot of the Hong Kong people, they come here to retire. This costs 22 ringgit, which is $5 US, I think. This is tofu, and then they will always give you a chili soy sauce. Bean curd is a must. Can you see? It's a must. Oh my god, it's so good. The herbal flavor really it's like all over my mouth right now. I'm not like a foodie in the extent that I can explain all the flavors, and also didn't really pick out which location that I must have in Penang, because I know a lot of the good ones. So a lot of the Michelin recommended restaurants, even the locals don't know about. So they told me just go with where the locals go. I will show you guys starting from tomorrow, but today I just want to be around my hotel, and I ended up having a really good one. So I'm sure it is good if the locals are having it. This stall has been here for a long time. So delicious. So good. I missed it so much. I'm happy now.
And then I went for a quick massage.
These are the streets of Penang. So beautiful, right guys? They're known for their colonial architecture from back then. It used to be a British colony. Now we're gonna head to dinner. My friend Stephanie is here. She's been my friend for over 20 years. She's Malaysian, so she's gonna have dinner with me. Now we're in Chinatown district.
It's a very famous eatery called Duck Sing, but it's Malaysian Chinese also decided to pass on this today as I don't want to eat Chinese food today. We're gonna go across the street and eat durian instead and then go for some more street food. This is what I ordered and the type is called hatsi. That looks so good. Alright, so guys, we are gonna have durian. So if you don't know what this fruit is, it's either you love it or you hate it. If you love it, it's so creamy, it's so good, and there are many different kinds of durian. But if you hate it, it smells like cat shit, honestly, but to us, it smells so good. It's perfection. This is one of my favorite kind, by the way. Definitely recommend this place. So right now, we are at the Kimberley Street Night Market. This is not the most famous one though. Obviously, I'm here because many of them are closed. So we just passed through a 4-day Indian holiday. That's why many of the restaurants that we wanted to go to and night market that are not open. So the locals told us to come here instead. Oh, this is like the chicken foot soup with noodle. Oh, this is lobak. We have to have this. I love lobak. Order this lobak. It is also a very traditional Malaysian food. It's 19 ringgit. The lobak arrived. We also ordered this Penang pancake. Look at this. Now, I don't know what is inside. It's pork inside, right? Delicious. Now I'm trying this. I love this one. Oh, it's fried herring. Now I'm gonna have the octopus. This is the head. That one is okay. Let me show you the inside of the pancake. I'm gonna have it with the soup that they gave us. I like this as well. So don't forget guys to try the lobak.
A few moments later.
We are at another speakeasy now in Penang. It's called Good Friends Club. Let me show you the outside. It is pretty cute. We should be able to enter inside this shop, I think. Let's check it out. So actually, it's quite easy to find the door. We thought a little bit too much because it is literally just right here. We're at the Good Friends Club finally. And this is the menu. And it also gives you the ingredient on what is in there. It is very interesting. This is a Raja margarita. And I got a white curry drink. It's a soy jelly on the top. I really like this drink. This white daiquiri, it has the curry taste to it with a tint of spiciness. I like this. So guys, we found this speakeasy here. They're next to each other and it's inside a clothing store called Backdoor Bodega. So this is what it looks like inside. It is pretty cool. This is the menu. June is making these excellent cocktails. I have no idea what is inside, but it looks really nice. Oh, that's what I was gonna get. It looks like a dessert for me. This is a mango sticky rice without the topping.
So this is the ulam mojito.
Oh. This is Steph's drink. This is my matcha drink.
Yes.
Yummy. It literally tastes like matcha latte, but in a liquor format. Pretty interesting. But you guys know me by now. It's not gonna be the first drink, so there will be many more. But poor Steph have to drive, so she's gonna watch me drink. I wanted to get a drink that I cannot have anywhere else, guys. So that's why I ordered this drink called RBS. It is tequila based, made by June, and he recommended this to me. Say hi, June.
Hi.
So guys, I'm gonna try this umami drink with the cheese on top. Oh, it is really interesting. Okay, it's salty tequila with burnt cheese, if that can describe it. It's interesting though.
the next day.
Today's my second day in Penang. I didn't really film anything yesterday as it was the day of arrival. I have to meet up my friends and all. But today I'll be taking you to quite a few places. Hopefully you will enjoy this Penang vlog. And if you have any questions, don't forget to comment in the comment box below. That I will answer them to the best I can. Right now I'll be making my first stop to the most famous Char Kway Teow place in Georgetown, Penang. I heard the lines are always over 1 hour, so let's see how it goes. If it is really over 1 hour, then I probably won't wait and head to another one so that I can have enough time to film the other locations and try to come back again tomorrow when it opens at 12. Arrived. This is a typical tea house in a stall. I order a iced coffee here, a typical white coffee, iced white coffee. I'm obviously sleep deprived and coffee deprived, so I need that like now. Ooh, I love these coffee in the bags. So nice. So the place that I'm at is called Penang Sin Yan Nam. Oh, thank you. Look, coffee in a bag. So happy. I guess definitely don't squeeze the bag. So good. So good. Wow, guys, so happy. Look. So guys, if you have it with the duck egg, it is more smooth and creamy. Wow, yeah. Look at that, guys. Wow. Wow, oh my god. Okay guys, the moment of truth. Look at this shrimp, guys. Let's try it. I'm gonna have the shrimp. Look how big the shrimp is. Okay, now I get why people go on the line for this. What a difference. Oh my god, it's so good. Wow, the egg really makes it so much different. Oh, by the way, this is 11 ringgit. Okay, this is the best Char Kway Teow I've ever had. Oh, so good, guys. You must come here. So highly recommend 5 out of 5. Durian place everywhere. Alright guys, so we have arrived at the Jetty here. It's been around since the 19th century. So it's a series of these boat houses. There are 73 of them. These are on like the stilt houses. They are built on this wood. These are the houses over here. We are on top of waters right now. If it reminds you of any place, if you have been to Tai O in Hong Kong, this is actually exactly like it because as you know, that is where my family is from. Yeah, so it is actually quite special. It's actually people are still living here. So you can see people still fishing. There are still fishermen. Obviously, all of these jetties, it's like a whole clan. There are like the Tan, the Lees. There are quite a few. The Lees has the least amount of people, but it is very photogenic. Right now, I'm at the Chill. It is the most commercialized. They were built because of all these Chinese immigrants who came here in the 19th century. Some of them might have been from Hong Kong. The best time to come is sunset time. Lots of shops and restaurants. Wow, guys, look how beautiful. And of course, you can take the jetty out. There are different types of rides over here. Check it out. It is a 10-minute ride. You can get on a jetty here, have like a little tour, like a sightseeing boat ride. It's pretty nice. Lots of shops for drinks and ice cream. So right now we're at the Lin Jetty. It is definitely a residential place. It's like walking into people's house. If you want to see that, this is it. I highly suggest you to go to the Lin Jetty, which also has a very nice view and less people than the Chill. This reminds me so much of Dio. Look at this cute coffee shop. Oh, so cute. It's a postcard cafe. Lots of postcard, if you like postcard, magnets. Oh, I like that. Lots of the traditional Malaysian food. And of course, there's a nice coffee shop. So if you're tired from the heat, come in for a drink. It's super cute. I ordered a passion fruit soda. Very refreshing. That's how I like it. We're gonna start to look at some street art here in Penang, which are very, very famous in this town.
He is also a famous one. Brother, sister on swing. Super duper cute. Oh my god, guys, look at this fire station behind me. Gorgeous! Very Victorian style. It's the first time I've ever seen something like this. Arrive at the next one. This literally means like if you don't enjoy now, when is enough? So cute. This is the boy on motorbike. We had entered the Chinatown area. A lot of these street arts, they are just near each other. They are all on Google Maps. It's very, very easy to find. All are just like 2-3 minutes away from each other. Brother, sister on a bike. This is an extremely famous one. And like any Chinatown in the world, of course, there are many souvenir shops with magnets, dresses, and bags and tote bags. I love it. So I want to ask you guys something. Have you guys ever came across a situation where you have to ask other tourists to help you take the photos because the place doesn't have enough room for a tripod or anything, but then after you look at the photos and then you feel bad and because you hate it, but then they're still there and then you have to wait until they leave to take a photo? This situation always happened to me, but I've learned to let go of it now as I got older. I'm not as paranoid about a photo as I was when I was young. Wow, look at this place, guys. Wow, the old Chinatown. Look how chill this man is. Putting his feet on the bike, eating his toast. Very typical Malaysian, very chill and relaxed. I love it. Another street art here, cultural girls. And guys, we had arrived at the Armenia streets. So cute. As you know, Malaysia is a Muslim country, so you will hear the prayer a few times a day because they do have to pray. Can you hear? Yep. It's very much like Morocco because it's also a Muslim country. They are 60% of the population are Muslim, so that's why you do hear the prayers, the salam, at least 5 times a day. But because when I went to KL, because usually I go to KL a lot to fly or whatever, so because it's a much bigger city, though, so you don't hear it like that compared to a town like in Penang where you really hear it when we're in the town. The Blue Mansion, also known as the Cheong Fatt Mansion. It was built over 7 years from 1897 to 1904. He was one of the richest entrepreneurs in Southeast Asia. 3 of his wives out of 8, you didn't hear me wrong, 8 wives lived here in this mansion, and it was restored in 1991. The ticket to get to this mansion is 25 ringgits. It is very beautiful, I do have to say. He was actually from Guangdong, a Hakka
Chinese businessman.
Beautiful, beautiful. Look at this lantern. So let's go inside now. If you have recognized it, please comment below now. There's an afternoon tea here, and I also know there's an Indigo restaurant here as well. Just look at the details of this place. Wow, look at that. Goodness. Do you guys recognize this place? This is where they film Crazy Rich Asian. You know, the scene where they would have to play mahjong and then they discuss where the son was going. You know, the girlfriend with her own mother and then with Michelle Yeoh. This is where they filmed that scene. It is really beautiful. How cool is this? Wow, look at this architecture. No wonder it wins so many awards. My goodness. I do think this is like a highlight of Penang. I did not know that this was here when I was here years ago. It is absolutely breathtaking. You might why do I want to go to this person's home? But it's the architecture and you will get to know how they lived back then years ago. I mean, it is just gorgeous, gorgeous. Wow. We are in this room where they tell you about the person who built this house, Char Kway Teow. They call him the Eastern Rockefeller. He was a very, very successful businessman. It tells you a lot about his other 8 wives, and his favorite was the 7th wife, and how they restored this mansion, and the shoes that they found in the house. I probably forgot to mention that this is also a hotel. It's a 4-star hotel.
2 hours later.
Guys, we arrived at this restaurant called Jason Yuan Yao
house. There are many Nyonya restaurants here in Malaysia. This is the one we picked for tonight. The ones that are famous in this area is Aunties and the Palazzo. They are famous. The name Yang according to Auntie, who was my friend's mom, because years ago when these Chinese marry like the local Malaysians, that's why they created this cuisine that is Chinese influenced Malaysian food. The cuisine itself is a Cantonese cuisine. It is all over the world by all these different Malaysians. So it's also one of my favorite type of food. We also ordered this egg. Ooh, that looks really good. And guys, we have this prawn that we got. Whoa. These are all like home cooked meal. That's why they are so famous and so good. Let's try this. It is a shrimp paste egg omelette. Very, very tasty. Trying the shrimp now. Delicious. So I'm asking my Malaysian friend if the food here is authentic. Approved. If Auntie approved, then it's good. This is definitely the flavor of home. So Auntie just gave me the shrimp paste sauce that was on the shrimp. Delicious. Okay, I do recommend this place, guys. So this restaurant is a 5th generation restaurant, obviously named Jason. It's her great-great-grandmother's recipe. Everything that was being made here. You know, the great-great-grandfather was doing business from China and he married a woman here in Malaysia. That's where the name Yang Ya came from. I ordered another shrimp because I really like it. Now I asked for it to be spicy, so he said that because of that, his mom, the kitchen, added some chili sauce and chili oil and chili pepper to the shrimp.